Over 53% polling took place in the third phase of assembly elections in Bihar. This is 3% higher than the last assembly election. Buxar recorded maximum 56.58% voter turnout. Women once again outnumbered men in casting their votes in this phase. Polling passed off peacefully. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held bilateral talks with heads of several African nations, during which UN reforms, combating the challenge of terrorism and boosting trade and investment, particularly in oil and gas sector, figured prominently. African leaders appreciated India's development projects in the continent and sought deepening of ties in diverse sectors, including healthcare, education and capacity building. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj said that there is huge potential for increase in volume of trade between India and African countries. She called upon Indian and African business enterprises to take advantage of Make in India initiative for joint business ventures. Chhattisgarh became the first state to get centre's approval for taking up affordable housing projects in urban areas under Prime Minister's Awas Yojana. Central Committee approved construction of over 26,000 houses in 11 cities and towns in the state. Under this project, houses will be built for economically weaker sections and low-income group. The Central Pollution Control Board recommended strict enforcement of stopping the use of firecrackers after 10 p.m. The recommendation comes amidst concern over noise and air pollution during Diwali celebrations. On the other hand, the Supreme Court today categorically refused to ban people from bursting firecrackers during Diwali. Refusing the plea made by 3 toddlers who turned to the Supreme Court for relief against the air pollution caused by firecrackers during Diwali, the Apex Court said that it might be dangerous to infringe upon the common man's right to enjoy religious festivities. Centre today said that it plans to ban surrogate services for foreigners wanting babies, a move likely to hit hard the booming and lucrative industry. In an affidavit to the Supreme Court, which is hearing a petition regarding the industry, the government said that it does not support commercial surrogacy. Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg today said that connecting people in India is one of the most important things that the social networking giant can do. Interacting with students at a town hall in IIT Delhi, Zuckerberg said people's enhanced access to the internet could provide a great opportunity to them to contribute to the country's economy. In Punjab, any food processing unit to be set up in the state will be free from any taxes. Announcing this during Progressive Punjab Summit at Mohali, Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Singh Badal said that there would be no VAT, purchase tax and CS on new food processing units in the state. Ministry of Information and Broadcasting welcomed the decision of students of Film and Television Institute of India to call off their over 4.5-month-long strike. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore said that the government will continue to strive to raise the standards of the institute. In Nepal, Vidya Devi Bhandari from the ruling CPN-UML was today elected as the country's first woman president after she defeated her rival from Nepali Congress by more than 100 votes. Bhandari, the vice president of CPN-UML and widow of late General Secretary of the party Madan Bhandari, secured 327 votes against 214 votes that were secured by her rival veteran Nepali Congress leader Kul Bahadur Gurung. India, along with 190 other members of the UN General Assembly, has voted in support of a resolution condemning an economic embargo imposed by the US on Cuba. It stated that existence of such restrictions undermines multilateralism and credibility of the UN. The United States said that Iran has been invited to participate for the first time in international talks with the US and Russia over the Syrian conflict. The US State Department spokesperson, however, said that it was unclear if Iran's leaders would attend the talks starting in Vienna on Thursday. Top leaders from the US, Russia, Arab and European nations are taking part in the talks. Defending champion Vishwanathan Anand drew with Chinese Liren Ding in the second round of Bilbao Masters final in Bilbao in Spain today. With this draw, he remains on joint second spot. The draw against Liren Ding came after Anand did not convert a seemingly superior position against Dutch Grandmaster Anish Giri in the opening round. Giving a boost to India's preparations for next year's Rio Olympics, Sports Ministry enhanced financial aid to national sports federations. Salaries of coaches also increased by 2 to 3 times. Players and coaches can now travel by air to participate in sports meets.